What is bothering you this morning?
Okay, I have two things. The first one is Tristan Thompson opening up about cheating on Khloe Kardashian, and the way he worded it was this: when I cheat, I feel disgusted the next day.
No.
When I cheat.
Loser.
At least he's being honest. So that's my first complaint. Okay, my second complaint is this hot lemon water you're making me drink every morning.
I'm not making you drink
Ryder,
it.
there was one point where I looked over I had two options. I had a hot lemon water with Himalayan pink salt in it, or a delicious Christmas-themed coffee latte. And as I reached for the latte, you went, And now I have to drink this garbage.
Yeah, you're supposed to get it in you first.
It tastes like dirt.
It kickstarts your hydration for the whole day. I cannot tell you. This is too much details. I've been doing this week. My bowel movements have never been healthier.
That's because you're doing sober November.
No, I honestly think I've done sober months numerous times.
Okay.
And it's never been like this.
All right. You are super hydrated. That's the point of adding the Himalayan pink salt.
It's so dry and hard coming out.
Okay,
There's
no.
dust when it hits the...
Stop. And then you pick your nose.
No, I was scratching my nose.
Can I complain about Ryder too? That's also on my list. Okay, I'm done. Now I'm in a good mood. Now I'm ready to have a feel-good Friday.
Wait for other people to get it off their chest first.
Oh.
My vent is this: when you go to a gas station and there's somebody there and like you're going to buy gas and there's somebody with like a stack of lottery tickets, okay? Like 40 or 50, 649 tickets. And you're standing there and it's like, oh God, do I just throw the $20 bill at the guy and just leave? Do I throw it on the ground? Like anything to get out of the store right now because like I'm late and I have to go.
And the worst part is the bigger the stack, the older the person.
For
usually,
sure, yeah. The slower they put the stack on the table one at a time.
Well, and if you got 40 tickets, like you're 70 plus. 50 tickets, 80 plus.
Yeah.
60 tickets, 90 plus. You guessed it.
And I totally understand that feeling of like wanting to get out of the store.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're in there for too long, you start to reevaluate your life and your decisions.
100%.
You just do, especially when you're standing in line with like an expired Twinkie.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't need this.
You really don't need that. You know what you need? A little bit more lemon water.
No, I don't want it.
Get it in ya.
Here's another list of 7 somethings. It's Ryder and Lisa's Top 7 at 7.
All right, with Remembrance Day tomorrow, I wanted to just shine a light on how amazing legions are for personal reasons, selfish reasons.
Okay.
They're awesome, but also just for a community as a whole. I was watching a news story the other night on one of the legions in town is located on the second or third floor of a building. And they have an elevator to get up and down because a lot of their patrons are elderly at this point and aren't able to walk up the stairs, and they're trying to raise money. $100,000 needed for a full elevator repair. And as I was listening to the story, I was just like, why don't I
donate?
Go to the Legion?
Yeah.
Why don't I use the Legion? And support them with my my patronage. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
I grew up. That was like one of the two places my parents would go for a beer in my hometown was the Legion, and so we were allowed into it, which was kind of cool. It was your first experience of like kind of being in a bar. But I noticed a lot of cool things back then, and now that I'm an adult, they seem even cooler. So I've got the top 7 list of the best reasons why you should join. I paid $23 today. My grandpa served.
For the entire year.
I think if you don't have anybody in your family, aunt, uncle, or grandparent that served, it might be north of $50.
Linda just wrote in saying, regarding the Legion, I'm not a member, but my parents were for years, and my dad would drive the seniors to events. Oh my goodness, that's so special.
Yeah, it's awesome. And like, they're so sweet. They're so pumped when new people come in, too. Anyway, 780-784-7107. You got something you'd like to add to the list here?
I won $100 on one of their pull tickets this summer.
Oh, the pull tickets. I forgot about those. Thank you for the call. You know what I'm talking about with the pull tickets?
Yes, I'm very aware of that because whenever we do like media bond spiel tournaments, we would like fill the tables with those pull tickets.
Yeah, they're a good time. At number 7... By going, you're keeping the tradition alive. And I feel like we do lose a lot of good traditions. Things that just, generation after generation don't become that big a deal anymore.
So we got to keep that going.
I think we got to keep this one going.
Can I continue with Linda's text that she wrote in about her dad who would drive the seniors?
Sure.
When her father passed away, the Legion and the Ladies Auxiliary took care of the lunch, paid for it all, and held it at the branch that he was a member. They were so amazing and helpful. See? Just everyone there. Wholesome.
It really is a community, yeah.
Sweet humans.
Coming in at number 6, they're usually closed in good time, so you can be a responsible adult.
It's bedtime.
Yeah, 9 o'clock most weekdays, if I'm not mistaken, and 10 p.m. on the weekends. Perfect. At number 5, for reasons you should start partying at the Legion, old people have cool stories.
Yep. And they want to tell them.
Yes.
To fresh ears. Not just their same buddy that's heard it a million times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You saddle up and order a beer that
get
they
in there.
haven't drank before. That's all you need. Full conversation starts.
And sometimes I've noticed when there are like seniors that I'm talking to sitting at the bar and stuff, they love to eavesdrop on like your conversations with people your age because it makes them feel young again.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Yeah.
All right. Coming in at number 4 for why ripping it up at the Legion rules. A true appreciation for darts and billiards still. A lot of bars getting rid of those things. Darts because of the danger.
Yeah.
Not for the Legion.
No.
They trust that you won't be dangerous with your darts. And pool tables. A lot of places are putting in tables instead to fit more customers in. The pool table belongs in the Legion. Most still have it.
We doing peanut races at the Legion?
Yeah, you know what? I haven't done a peanut race at a Legion before, but I would imagine some of them have the warm peanut machines.
I don't know. Maybe not. But who knows? Maybe if you go to a Legion and there is that there.
I can be a game changer.
Yeah, we're coming.
At number 3, very reasonably priced beers.
Yeah,
I'm talking
$3.50 for a pint.
Literally what I wrote down. I don't know
That's my
for
guess.
sure, but I think it's
$10
probably
pitchers.
a bottle of beer for $3.50 would be my guess. Coming in at number 2 for reasons why partying at a Legion is pretty awesome. You can get signed up at legion.ca, by the way. Meat draws.
Mm-hmm. That seems to be the number one answer on the text line. Everybody loves meat draws.
Like, there's no thrill like going out for a few beers and leaving with a roast and a bag of jerky. Like, what? How did I do this? I don't need to go grocery shopping anymore. And at number 1, the Legions do support veterans. They offer free services and financial supports. They advocate for government action when it's needed, and it often is. And they outreach to veterans in need. They also help the communities that they're in. They do a lot of fundraisers. Like you said, they pay for funerals.
Yeah.
They're just a really special thing that we have in this country, and I think a lot of young people don't even know they exist. Like when we're like, where are we going to go for a quick beer?
Yeah.
Now,
go there, be respectful when you're there
100%.
and enjoy yourself and enjoy the company and be kind to and converse with everyone that's there because they love that. So yesterday you had a bit of a power move. I think I can call it that, right?
what is it?
When we walked into Hush.
Well, we
Okay.
walked in there because we knew that we had a big fan and a long-time listener there.
Yeah, if you don't know what Hush is.
it's a
should.
nasty store.
Yeah.
It's for you nasties.
It's got toys and stuff. Anyway, we were going for lunch with our boss right next door. And then we remembered that one of our morning listeners, Andy, runs that store. So we're like, oh, let's just like pop in and say hi. Funny-
I brought some stickers and
and a pen.
A pen.
But
Well,
she was texting into our show last week, or maybe it was this week. When did I post that picture of you with hair? It's up on our Facebook page. You got to see it. It's so funny.
it's just such a terrible picture.
it
There's
is a
like
bad picture.
3 other people in the picture. Like I could have
Yeah.
yelled at you a picture of me with just hair.
But Andy was listening to the show that morning. She's like, I'm printing that off and putting it on my desk. And we thought she was joking. And we go into Hush and it was there. It was on her desk. She's so funny.
yeah.
So Ryder signed it. It was a power move because you walked in and you walked straight towards her desk, pulled out a fresh Play 107 pen, signature,
Ryder
dropped the pen.
with hair is how I signed
He
it.
dropped the pen and then he walked out. And he went, "Nice to meet you." It was amazing. I stayed for a bit. I sold the place out.
Yeah, I wanted
bought
to get.
everything.
I wanted to get out of there before you started getting into the pull start section.
I'm just kidding. But I did say to Andy, I was like, you need to do this on April Fool's Day. When people come in and they buy naughty things,
Mm-hmm.
pretend that you only have clear bags left. That is peak comedy.
Yeah, that is pretty funny, especially right next door to that super busy Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Like you'd be walking by a ton of people.
That parking lot is always so busy. So yeah, I think you'd want to have the privacy of the dark bags, which they usually have. But pretending that you only have clear like Ziploc bags.
Yeah, it's funny. Really funny. But just a heads up, if you are at a workplace and you listen to Play 107 for the day, make sure you're checking in with us and letting us know, because not only will we give you a shout out if we can.
Yeah, we might pop in and buy everything you have in your store.
Yeah, literally. We'll come shop, or we'll come visit, or
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's where I'll go to the dentist. If you listen, they might not want me.
Why not?
Well,
Because you talk so much?
I'm a biter.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
We are having some phone issues, just a little bit. So we don't even know your name yet, but we've got your phone number. You were Texter 107. We've called you. We've finally connected. Uh-oh. This was happening before.
No.
Are you there?
Now what? What do we do?
I've never even heard this before. Has anybody else? What does this even mean?
I don't know. Should we hang up and try again?
Well, it's going to happen again, probably. I think we got to figure out, we'll get this contestant, whoever it is. We got her number.
Yeah, but we don't know her name, though.
To play next week on like a different phone, okay?
Oh, I like that, because we do have her phone number, so we can call her ahead or find a different phone number if that works better.
Everyone's saying you're on hold right now. She's got us on hold. Now she's hung up.
What?
So I think we got to play another song.
Maybe she's at work or something and had to, I don't know.
We'll play with her next week. We're going to take a new texter.
Okay.
780-784-7107. Please quit calling in. We're not doing a call today, and the phone lines are going gangbusters. We need to clear those phone lines so we can call Texter 107. My God. We'll be playing Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay next. Now I got all the buttons mixed up in here. What a mess. Listen, this is what happens when you're playing a live radio game in the market you're listening from. You're listening from Edmonton. You want to go up against other Edmonton people? This is what you're going to get once in a while. Real radio. I'm sure some of those other stations that pretend they're giving away things to just Edmonton people, but actually have contests across the nation that you're competing with people from Toronto and Kelowna and Vancouver.
It's true.
They don't have screw-ups like this, okay?
It's almost too flawless.
If it's too flawless,
I don't want it.
It's fake.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
We're so late to this game right now.
Yeah, that's okay.
We have Kayla on the phone, who was one of the texters this morning. Never won anything through our station before. Are you ready to play, Kayla?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so here's how the game works. You're going to pick a teammate, either Lisa or myself, who will leave the room. We're then going to give you 5 words. You tell us the first word that comes to mind for each. We'll invite your teammate back in to play the same game. For every every answer that matches, you win $25. If you hit them all, it's $1,000, okay?
Kayla, who's your teammate?
Just before you choose, I'd like to say that I feel like I got $1,000 words today, if you choose Lisa.
Well, maybe I think I have $1,000 words today.
Okay.
Kayla gets to decide who her teammate is.
I'm thinking I'm going to go with Ryder.
All right.
Well, too bad.
Get out of here.
Too bad you don't get these words.
All right, Kayla, I'm starting your 25-second timer right after I say the first word, okay?
Sure.
What comes to mind when I say diamond?
Ring.
Howl.
What did you say?
Howl. Howl. Howl.
Moon.
Facebook.
Instagram.
Sweater.
Hoodie.
Cherry.
What'd you say?
Cherry.
Oh, peaches.
That one was tough. That one was tough.
Yeah.
You still got all 5 words in. You still have a chance to win some money this morning. You've got this. Ryder, what comes to your mind when I say diamond?
Ring?
$25. I love it.
You know what I actually thought of?
What?
In the sky.
Which is not one word. What comes to your mind when I say howl?
Oh, there's two answers.
Get her to $50.
Wolf?
Moon.
That was my other
I know.
answer.
We all know. What comes to mind when I say Facebook?
Marketplace?
No, Instagram. That one was hard.
Yeah, that's really tough.
That one was really tough. Sweater.
Warm?
Hoodie. We're struggling today. We got $25 though. No wall of shame for Kayla. That's good. Last but not least, what comes to mind when I say cherry?
Pie?
Peaches. We were running out of time by that
Whoa.
point. That was a rough round.
Okay, you get a case of beer with that $25, but it's not going to be good beer, okay, Kayla?
That's all right.
But
Thanks
you for
for playing. Dang.
Yeah, it was a tough round. Maybe she should have listened to you.
Yeah, my words, like, I've been sitting on them. Everybody keeps picking me to be their teammate. Mr. Easy Words over here is just waiting to give away $1,000 to somebody. You had a pretty impactful blog post.
Yeah, and I posted it just to, engage with our listeners. I like blogging, so I just put up a post leading into holiday season. And it was an open letter to anyone who's newly single because the holidays can be really tough.
Yeah, you have been through a couple pretty tough breakups
As
leading
have
into
you.
holidays. Yeah.
As have you. And so it was just an open letter saying, "Dear newly single people." And I posted it on majority of our platforms. And I was blown away by the response. You just don't realize how much people are going through. We have a lot of fun on our show. We connect with our listeners. They're super funny on the text line. But you don't ever really stop to think about people who are genuinely heartbroken or struggling right now.
And a lot of reasons why you could be in a position where you feel like you're struggling right now, too.
Absolutely. So to anyone that felt seen by that post, I'm so thankful that the universe brought it to your attention.
A lot of people thinking you posted it because you're going through a breakup.
Yeah, I had some people reach out being like, "You okay?" I was like, "Oh, no, I'm fine. I just thought it would be a nice thing to write online."
It's pretty crazy that the holidays specifically, like, I just read this and definitely took me back to, I think it's probably 8 or 9 years ago now, when I went through my big split with my ex-wife. And we broke up, like, after the holidays.
Okay.
It was in January when it started to go sideways. So I had like a full year to prepare
For Christmas.
and knowing how hard it would be with, at that time, a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, somewhere around there, to not have her Christmas Day, potentially, to not wake up Christmas morning to a kid who was jacked up to open presents because she would have been at her mom's. And I had a full year to try to get my head wrapped around it, and it still took me for a run. Like, you wake up, and I remember driving, like, getting in my car to go get a coffee, I think,
Okay.
and there's just nobody out because
That's
everybody's
so sad.
at home with their families.
Yeah.
And, like,
And that could be for people who don't even have kids. You just all of a sudden, you don't have those family traditions and get-togethers with your ex and their family. So it does hit a lot closer to home near Christmas and New Year's, and it's just really hard.
you made a good point, though, that you can use that as a little bit of power, that you're in that position for a reason.
Yeah, to anyone listening who is going to be experiencing their first solo Christmas holidays, try doing something around the holidays that maybe you used to do with said ex, because maybe it'll make you feel gratified or empowered to do something independently. Maybe that can help you heal. Maybe wake up that morning, walk your dog, volunteer at a local shelter, donate their sweaters that they're not coming to get to a local center that needs them.
What if they're asking for them back?
Okay, yeah, maybe give them back. But anyway, if anyone wants the link to just read it, it's a short read, but maybe it'll help you, or you can send it to someone who needs to read something right now.
Or, like, yeah, if I have experience of dealing with this with a kid involved, and if you need somebody to bounce something off of, we're always available as well. Slide into Lisa or my DMs if you have questions or need somebody to talk to.
Yeah, or just hit us up on the text line. We're reading it every morning.
Oh, my mic's on. Whoops.
You said that's one of your pet peeves when radio hosts finish the song on air.
Yeah, it sounds stupid.
It does, so stop doing it. Play 107, we're Ryder and Lisa. Harry Styles shaved his head.
Yeah,
He shaved his head.
He didn't go all the way down, though. He's got like a buzz cut. I was hoping he would have joined us bald fellas. Because there was rumors for a while that his hair was fake and that he was balding and they were doing everything they could
to hold on to
it.
How's the hairline then? If you see it buzzed, is it far back? Does it look like he could have been wearing fake hair for a bit there?
No. It's not a straight across line. Like he's got a widow's peak, I think it's what it's called. But yeah, no, it looks like it's still all there. He could grow her out again if he wanted to.
Okay, so we can stop those rumors. Because there was a
he's-
stretch there where people were saying that he like glued a toupee on his head. I was like, there's no way.
I hope he's ready.
For what?
Just the amount of attention he's going to get.
Well, he's all over the news.
Yeah, well, and just the ladies love bald men.
So he is dating Taylor Russell, who is from Vancouver. She's a Canadian actress. And it's kind of nice to see the footage of him as him in the crowd as a fan in the Vegas sphere watching U2. I think his Canadian girlfriend is humbling him. Think about it.
Just going to a concert?
Also, just being in touch with reality as someone who is kind of not a kid star, but he got fame at quite a young age.
As a teenager, yeah, teen star.
I like that there's this Canadian beauty showing him the ropes.
That life can be normal.
Shave your head.
Shave your head. Come to a concert.
Let's go to a show.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Play 107.